place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for living.
Animal cruelty. My global issue was whale wise.
I chose food waste.
Thank you so much. It is such an honor and pleasure for me to be here today. I really look forward to everyone's presentations. And a large part of it is because I looked at your posters here, and I'm so impressed, not just by the research you did and your understanding of the problems, but what you've done to contact people. I saw somebody went and contacted researchers at MIT, so you're not just calling, local folks, but all over the world to find out more information. I'm really impressed by what you've done with your action plans.
I chose giant panda endangerment. The project was over mining of rare metals. My global issue was the use of child soldiers. Giant pandas are becoming extinct. There are only about 1,600 left in the wild. The giant panda lives in the middle of China, mostly in Chengdu. In 2006, 2,000 to 3,000 pandas lived in the wild. Now, only about 1,600. So in less than 10 years, almost half of the population is cut.
Orangutans have 97% of the same DNA as humans. If they are extinct, it is like part of the humans are gone also.
The International Labour Organization and UNICEF have found that there are 246 million child workers aged 5 to 17 who are involved in child labor. They pick cotton in the fields so we can have nice clothes. They work in sweatshops where they make carpets, sneakers, and shoes. They collect coffee beans so that we can have delicious coffee. They make all of these items for people like us, like us, like us.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be
Food waste is people wasting food in restaurants, homes, hotels. Discarded food ends up in landfills. In Hong Kong, the landfills will be exhausted by 2018.
It matters to me as it upsets me. I can see it all around, especially here in Hong Kong, which is my home. The pollution in the air affects all the living creatures on Earth because when they breathe in the dirty, poisonous air, they become sick or die. I need your help so I can fight this together.
Thanks very much. Thank you for inviting me. And wow, I've just been looking at the boards and they are incredible. My name's Gary Stokes, and I'm an oceanographer. I do ocean conservation and photography. 2 years ago, I went to Antarctica, all the way to Antarctica for 4 months in the whaling campaign to save the whales. So that's why we were just looking at the whale wars one that Misha did.
I would feel so sad if my dog had been treated the way that other dogs are treated in puppy mills. These dogs live in mesh wire cages, and sometimes there are 3 or 4 dogs in each cage.
I love animals. When I was younger, I thought animals had happy lives. I thought farmers were loving and kind to them all the time. I had a book about a farm and another one about jungle animals, and everyone always looked healthy and cared for. Animal cruelty. It means animals being skinned, sometimes alive, for their fur, leather, or skin. The skins, fur, and leather are used to make exotic-looking bags, leather boots, or fur coats. If you really like leather or fur, then at least think about buying second-hand or vintage so that you are buying items that have already been in our society and not contributing to new animal deaths. Did you know that an estimated 7.6 million children died before they turned 5 in 2011? That's 21,000 children every day. Every 4 minutes, a child under 5 dies. Untreated, Malaria can result in severe anemia, lung and kidney failure, coma, and death. Malaria occurs in some 3.3 billion people, half of the world's current population.
My topic is chemicals in food. This is an important global issue because people can get cancer, heart disease, or even die from these chemicals that are put into our everyday food. This is a global issue because it affects everybody who eats the food, and sometimes people will buy products that sound healthy and say zero sugar, but are really filled with harmful chemicals such as aspartame, BHA.
Every year, 11 million dogs die a year from puppy mills around the world. A puppy mill is a factory that keeps dogs in disgusting conditions. Puppy mills neglect dogs in cramped, dirty cages, leaving them hungry, sickly, and if they are not sold, they will be left to die.
Another major cause of water pollution are oil spills. The effects of oil spills are that they can cause the oil to stick to their feathers or fur of marine animals, which in turn can be poisoned or suffer from the internal damage.
Hi everyone. I'm also incredibly inspired by everything I've seen and really excited that a couple of you have taken on an issue that's really close to my heart, which is what I call clean eating.
And today I want to talk to you about land pollution and electronic waste. Through the survey, I found out that most Hong Kong people are not aware that e-waste need to be disposed properly or can be recycled.
They claim the air pollution has caused more than 3,000 premature deaths and 7 million doctor visits in a city of 7 million. It matters to me because it might affect my breathing, as it affects people with asthma and breathing problems.
Whalewise is fishing for whales. Every year, 1,500 whales are killed for no good reason. Whaling is a terrible thing because whales get shot with a gun or harpoon and then the fishermen drag the whales out of the water. After, they cut the whale open and get the fish oil out together with the meat. Since 1986, almost 32,000 whales have been killed. If whales become extinct, it will affect the earth because everything is connected to something else. Pretend like the world is a chain, and if one part, the whale is missing, the chain will break.
As a child, I believe that we have a right to live free. We have the right to be given shelter, education, family, and love. Unfortunately, there are children who are deprived of these basic rights, and they are child soldiers. Does any one of you think it's okay to use children in battle? Of course not. Children in this room, including me, are very much loved, and our parents here will never allow any harm to come to us. Turning children into soldiers is a crime. It messes up a child's way of thinking really badly for a very long time, in some cases for life, all the way into their adulthood.
A nuclear weapon has the power to kill more than millions of people. This is an important topic because one nuclear weapon can destroy all of Hong Kong. It is a global issue because nuclear war can destroy the whole world. In 1945, during World War II, the Americans dropped atomic bombs on two Japanese cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. 90,000 to 166,000 were killed in Hiroshima, and 60,000 to 80,000 were killed in Nagasaki.
Mining is when you extract rare metals like neodymium, europium, and other rare metals from the earth to be used on our electronic components. Overmining means that we are extracting too much of rare metals. Every time another mining plant opens, we are adding solution to our planet Earth. We have to come up with better solutions right now.
Did you know that 14 billion pounds of garbage is dumped into our ocean every year? That is a lot of garbage we produce, don't you think? Water pollution affects not only us, humans, but also a different marine life that we're still learning about or haven't even defined yet. When you go to the beach, do you want to see this, or this? I personally would only like to see the clean beach,
what is very rarely seen right now, as we keep polluting it. Without water, we can't live, but without pollution, we can. Without earth, we can't live. Without plastic, we can.
I hope that also the light bulb will go off for some of you, and that you may decide to make this your life's work as well, because we need you, and the earth needs you.
Okay, so let's start.
You can help by donating money to a charity you can trust.
You can go to Petition Buzz online to sign my petition.
We started this mess, we stay right here and clean this mess up.
I created a petition regarding this issue, and I aim for 2,000 signatures.
You can stop buying products from companies that use child labor.
Please make a donation before you leave. Any amount or currency will do.
Don't forget that you can
The
help.
dates
Laws which have to be made
so
and enforced used to have it.
You can go online.
You can also use
Odyssey on the third endangered basket.
Developed countries such as United States,
In Scandinavia, for example, they have to see
Well, my dream is that we make our earth a happy place.
Heal the world, make it a better place for you.